Dixon! Dixon to the house! Touchdown! Oh, it's broken up! It's picked up! What a play!
Says I lost my leg!
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Todd Wood here with you. Chris Big Toe Heiser behind the lens. Jason Ground down in the turret. And Ryan Miller on the sideline with the sideline camera. Thanks for tuning in. Vero Beach football streaming live on YouTube. Brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. Dale Sorensen Real Estate making this possible for tonight's broadcast per FHSAA rules and regulations. And we are above board as usual here. High atop the Crow's Nest, Billy Living's Field at the Citrus Bowl. Your Vero Beach Fighting Indians hosting the Treasure Coast Titans in round 2
for all you
of the
fans,
Region 2
this
Class
weekend in the
8A
Gym, Coach Morgan and the girls basketball team
playoffs.
will be hosting the Turkey Shootout.
We got the
Some of the
PA
finest girls
announcer
basketball teams in the state will
going
compete
above and
tonight
beyond his
and
announcing
tomorrow. So if
duties.
you have nothing better to do with yourself, they start at 10 tomorrow and it goes until. Tonight our girls will be teeing it up with Potter's House from Jacksonville, one of the finest girls program in the nation. So if you want to see our state champions play, you got a shot at them tonight, and you'll also see them tomorrow.
Fighting Indians coming into tonight's contest with an undefeated regular season. The trifecta back-to-back-to-back. Also setting a record for most consecutive wins on the Treasure Coast. And then also setting another school record with most wins here at Billy Living's Field at the Citrus Bowl. The atmosphere is lit. The stands are filling up as far as the Fighting Indians fans go. And just to let you know, we got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and then we'll begin the formalities as Fighting Indians football right here, streaming live on YouTube.
Would everyone please rise? Now entering the field is the 043rd Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard to present tonight's colors. The color guard is commanded by Cadet Senior Airman Haven Turcott. We ask you remain standing as the pride of the Treasure Coast, the Vero Beach Fighting Indians Band, under the direction of Mr. Brandon Putsky, honors America with the playing of our national anthem. Now entering the field are captains for tonight's game. For Treasure Coast, number 1, Devin James. Number 2, Jonathan Thomas. Number 3, Cedric Wilcox III. And number 7, Sean Birchfield. For the Fighting Indians, our captains, number 10, Mike Dean. Number 18, Patrick Moody. Number 23, Corbin Moment. And number 35, Trevante Reed. Treasure Coast has won the opening toss and have deferred into the second half. Indians will receive the opening kick. Treasure Coast will defend the east end zone.
So the captains are out for the Fighting Indians. Once again, thank you for joining us on YouTube. Streaming live, your Vero Beach Fighting Indians hosting the Treasure Coast Titans. Mike Dean, Moody, looks like Charlie Reed, I believe, and Corbin Moment were the captains for tonight. Treasure Coast has won the toss, and they've elected to defer to the second half. Vero Beach does not mind taking the ball. Once again, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. We appreciate everything they've done for us this evening and putting us on the air, bringing Fighting Indians football to your home, to your laptop, to your iPad. You name the device, and we're there for you.
All right, Indian
Titans
fans, get on your feet because
have taken to the sidelines. And now here come the Fighting Indians. In seasons past, the Fighting Indians have come onto the field through the banner like a reckless bunch of warriors. And this year, it seems as though the swagger has taken over, and Vero Beach just walks onto the field like they own the place. And if you've checked the record books, they do. Coach Jay. Mickey Grudy, my roommate, getting the special teams guys together. Treasure Coast coming out, preparing to kick off. Treasure Coast wearing white on white with the gold helmets. Vero Beach with the red jerseys, black pants, red helmets.
Kicking off for the Titans, number 37, Joshua Nunes. Deep to receive for the Fighting Indians, number 7, Theodis Campbell.
Theo Campbell back to return deep for Vero Beach. Vero Beach will receive. Theo back inside the 5. There's the kick. And it's going to fall in around the 20 and taken on the fly up the right side. And Vero Beach with a nice field position there.
15,
up to about the 38-yard line. D. Harris on the return.
Treasure Coast, number 47, Brendan Joseph, and number 11, Eric Gator. Indians ball 1st and 10, 37-yard line.
Vero Beach starting out with pretty good field position. Their own 36. Dean looking. He throws over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's Ian Peterson. And Peterson will get up to about the 44, 43-yard line. Titans tacklers trying to strip the ball from Peterson. That's a pickup of about 6, second down and 4.
Marking at the 44-yard line.
As I came in tonight, walked past the Titans locker room. And on my way past the Titans locker room, some of the coaches were standing outside on the little deck there. And they told me I needed to change my Vero Beach gear for Titan gear. And I told them I'll change it in about 4 weeks when it says state championship on it. Dean's in the gun, looking to his left and throws. He's got another man, and that's, I believe it's Peterson again. And that'll be a first down for Vero Beach.
Dean's pass complete on the play to number 8, Ian Peterson. Indians have the first down on the Treasure Coast 47-yard line. Tackle for the Titans, number 9, Javante Matthews. Indians 1st and 10, 47-yard line.
1st and 10, Vero Beach. Dean's in the gun, checking the sideline to see what Jay's identifying with the defense. Play clock's down to 10. Dean looking to his right. It's a screen pass. Dixon on the screen, and he's up the sideline, tiptoeing his way. Up the far sideline.
Number 6, Akeem Dixon.
Well executed play by Vero Beach. They play to the likings of an aggressive defense on that. Pick up about 4, second down and 6.
Brandon Mays. The Titans 44-yard line, gain of 3, second down 7.
Trips to our side, single receiver to the far side. Dean in the gun, Dixon in his left pocket. Gives it to Dix. Dix over the right side. A little bit of a hole, and then spins and stays on his feet and then pushed forward
On the
across
carry
the
for Fighting
40
Indians, number 6,
to about the
Akeem Dixon.
39-yard line,
Near the 40
about a
yard
yard short of the first, 3rd and 1.
Going to mark him at the 39, bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Indians. Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast, number 1, Devin James. Indians, 3rd down 2.
Vero Beach looks like they're bringing in the Thundercat offense. Oh, shit. Terrible. And the snap is taken. And Vero Beach with the bad snap.
Scooping up the snap was number 7, Theodis Campbell.
And Campbell was able to
Huge
get
loss
it,
for
but
the Indians.
Vero
They'll
Beach
bring
with a
the
huge
4th down
loss,
long.
and it's a 4th and long.
Tackle on the play for the Titans, number 50, Dalton Patterson. Bring up a 4th down and 27 for the Indians. Into punt, number 17, Adam Urigan. Set to return for Treasure Coast,
Urigan.
number 2, Jonathan Thomas.
Into punt, setting up at the Vero Beach 20-yard line. Titans return man at the 31. Snap by Wood, Urigan. Nice kick. He's fair caught inside the 30 at the 28. 1st and 10 Titans from the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 Treasure Coast. First and 10 Treasure Coast from the 30.
Got a flag on the play.
Play.
I believe that'll be some sort of illegal shift against the Titans offense.
The dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5 from the 35 for Treasure Coast.
Penalties against Vero Beach on the defense for encroachment. So, Dulce, I believe, was unable to handle the snap. And so now 1st and 5 for the Titans from their own 35. High snap, counter play, right side. And Vero Beach able to bottle them up. Pickup of a couple. 2nd down and 3.
On the carry for Treasure Coast, number 25, Shamar Minnis. Tackle for the Fighting Indians, number 10, Patrick Moody. Number 18, Patrick Moody. Gains 2, going to bring up a 2nd down and 3 for Treasure Coast. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Moody with the tackle for Vero Beach. Second down and 3 for the Titans. Some shifting. The Titans, they love to run the ball. Quarterback on the keeper, up the middle.
On the carry for Treasure
And he's
Coast,
able to get
number
across
7,
the
Sam
40.
Birchfield.
And I believe that'll be
Near
enough
the first down
for the
marker.
first down.
Tackle for the Fighting Indians, number 35, Shavante
Once again,
King.
tonight's broadcast brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate here in Vero Beach. Great agents, great properties, Dale Sorensen Real Estate. Agents who grew up here know the area. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Counter play again. And nowhere to go. Maybe a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11.
For Treasure Coast, number 25, Shamar Minnis. Tackled for a 1-yard loss. He's on the 39, 2nd down 11.
Leonard Williams in. Charlie Reed out. No, it's not Charlie Reed. Can't make out the numbers. High top the crow's nest here. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Moody trying to get the defense set up. Quarterback on the keeper to the left side. He's got some blockers. Cuts it up, cross. Hits him low. And Moment hits him high. And then Moody
Cedric Wilson
puts him down.
Cedric Wilcox the 4th. They'll gain a couple. Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 24, Davion Cross. They mark him down at the 42-yard line. Third down, 8, Treasure Coast.
Third down and 8 for Treasure Coast. And they're going to run right. And there's room on the outside. And Treasure Coast ball carrier run out of bounds at the Vero Beach 39-yard line. And that's enough for the first down.
Big gain, Treasure Coast 1st and 10 inside the Indians' 40. Run out of bounds by number 7, Theodis Campbell for the Indians. Officials mark him at
Campbell
the Indians' 38-yard
made the stop
line, 1st and 10
for
Treasure
Vero
Coast.
Beach. First and 10. Balls at the Fighting Indians 38-yard line. Looks like the Titans. Oh, a nice play there. Charlie Reed on that one, who's been coming up big for Vero Beach all season long. And we needed a big play, and he gave it to us.
Carry for Treasure Coast, number 21, Cedric Wilcox IV. Tackled in the backfield by number 35, Devontae Reed for the Indians. Going to be a loss of 7. Mark him on the 45-yard line, 2nd down, 17.
Big loss there, 2nd and 20. Quarterback on the keeper, trying to turn the corner. Moody hits him, knocks him down. After he cuts across the Vero 45 to the 44. Another pickup, I guess a small gain. 3rd down and long for the Fighting Indians. Or, I'm sorry, for Treasure Coast. And it looks like the officials are going to take their first water break of the night.
Replay tonight on the Jumbotron will be presented to you by Gould, Cooksey, and Fennell. As we come back to play,
Dale Sorensen Real Estate bringing you the live feed tonight. The right move in real estate, Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And Vero Beach needs a big play on defense to put the Titans where they belong. 3rd and long for Treasure Coast. Quarterback scrambles and throws. He has a man and a beautiful open field tackle by Davion Cross. Charlie Reed applying the pressure, and then Cross makes the play about 13 yards short, 15 yards short, let's say, of the first down. 4th down for the Titans.
Davion Cross. Give him a gain of a yard on the play. Going to bring up a 4th down and 14. And the punt for
Titans.
Treasure Coast, number 2, Jonathan Thomas.
Preparing to punt. They're at the 41-yard lines where the punter sets up. And Davion Cross almost got a hold of it. Vero Beach electing not to put anyone back. And the ball takes a Treasure Coast bounce inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 1st and 10, Vero Beach from their own 8-yard line. So now the crowd getting into it, and they are getting the fans together and hoping that Vero Beach's offense will get something going after a nice defensive series. Vero Beach 1st and 10. Ball's at their own 8-yard line. Dean in the gun, gives it to Dixon. Dixon finds his way up the middle, across the 10, to the 11. Pickup of about 4. 2nd and 6.
Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast, number 11, Eric Gator. And mark the Indians at the 12. Gain of 4, 2nd down 6.
Second and 6. Pearson in the backfield now. And Dean airs one out, looking for Smith down the middle of the field. It's incomplete.
11, Michael Smith is
3rd down.
Defending on the play for Treasure Coast, number 9, Javante Matthews. Indians 3rd down 6.
Vero Beach 3rd and 6. 10 seconds on the play clock. Pearson stays in the backfield. Twins to the far side. 4-man front for the Titans on defense. Dean looking, out of the pocket, lets one fly over the middle. He's got a man, and it's caught at the 20-yard line.
Dean's pass, complete,
and that'll be the first down for Vero Beach. Nice job there by Hunter, picking up the Titans defenseman who was getting in Dean's face.
On the play for Treasure Coast, number 9, Javante Matthews. Indians 1st and 10 from the 20.
Vero 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Dean looking to his right, waiting and throws. He's got a man wide open. It's Pearson. Pearson down the sideline, makes a couple of moves, and then knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And that's another first down for Vero Beach. So Ian Peterson has been Dean's favorite target so far passing the season.
Pushed out of bounds on the play by number 5, Jordan Edmonds. Indians 1st and 10, 35-yard line.
Vero Beach, their own 35. Crowd is on edge. Trips to the far side, single receiver to our side. They fake to Pearson and they throw. And this time the ball is incomplete.
Dean's
looking for a block on the far sideline, and
incomplete.
I think that was Cuff. Couldn't hold the block.
Was
giving it a good shot, but a nice defensive play. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
35.
Fighting Indians 2nd down and 10. Ball's at their own 35-yard line. Dean fakes the handoff to Pearson. Pearson picks up the linebacker. Dean pumps and throws, and he's got a man. And it's caught by Smith. Smith still on his feet and eventually dragged down at the 10-yard line. Jacob Bell, Mike Smith in the area, and Jacob Bell said, "I'll take a step back, and you make the catch, Big Mike."
Complete on the play to number 11, Michael Smith, for a big gain. He's down inside the Treasure Coast 10. Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast. Number 5, Jordan Edmonds. Indians 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal, Fighting Indians. Big completion there to Mike Smith. Dean handles the snap and gives it to Pearson. Pearson! He's in the end zone! Touchdown! Treasure Coast tackles him in the end zone. Why? I don't know. Pearson had a huge hole and went right through it. It's going to take more than one man to bring him down, as we've seen all season. Dodges a couple tacklers, runs over him, and he's in.
Jeremiah Pearson to the house. Adam Jurgen for the point after.
Jurgen in for the point after. With the snap, Dean the hold, Jurgen the kick. Little pit in the green shirt, makes the catch.
Kick is good. 2:21 to play in the opening quarter. Indians 7, Treasure Coast nothing. The Vero Beach Diamond Baseball Booster Club's annual golf tournament will be held at Meadowwood Golf and Tennis Club on December 3rd. That's coming up after Thanksgiving.
2 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Vero Beach on top, 7-0. You're watching Fighting Indians football on IRE, TV, and streaming live.
Need all your support
on YouTube.
Cost to play is $125 a player. Come out and enjoy the day. Once again, December 3rd, Meadowwood Golf and Tennis Club, 12:30 shotgun start.
Urigan preparing to kick off.
Kicking off for the Indians, number 17, Adam Urigan.
Urigan with a high short kick, taking it to the 40-yard line. And the Treasure Coast ball carrier is eventually tackled after he crosses midfield. He's a pretty big return man. And it looked like Stoltz just ran him over. The kid's huge, and Stoltz just took him on and buried him at the 50.
Back on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 27, Dalton Stoltz. Treasure Coast, 1st and 10 from the Indians, 48.
Coach Grudy giving Urigan some words of wisdom on that kickoff. I don't think it was exactly what he was looking for. Thus, no doubt, regardless, Vero Beach's defense is on the field. Quarterback feeling his way over the right side, across the 45 to the 44. Let's call it a pickup of 6, 2nd and 4.
Indians, number 18, Patrick Moody. Mark him just inside the 45, give him a gain of 3. Call it 2nd down 7.
Vero Beach High School girls lacrosse team in Disney this weekend. We wish them well. Team to beat, stick benders. And it looked like the defense might have jumped. That's not going to give them the first, I don't think. They're still going to be about a yard short, I believe, but encroachment on the defense. I believe that's Isaiah Bird.
On the defense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, but down remains 2nd. The ring was 2nd down and 2.
Second down and 2 after the penalty. The quarterback on the keeper, and he is cut down.
Sean Birchfield. We do have a flag on the play near the 40-yard line.
We got a flag on the play. Pearson's helmet came off.
Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians.
I'm going to go with a hold, and it is holding against the offense. And that's going to back up Treasure Coast, and Vero Beach will take the penalty. That'll back them up 10. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
2nd down, 12, Treasure Coast.
Once again, welcoming everybody here, viewing us on the live stream. Titans 2nd and 12 after the holding penalty. There's the snap. Moment was in there in a hurry, and he breaks it down. Moment gets one hand on him and able to pull the ball carrier down. Another loss for the Titans.
On the carry for Treasure Coast, number 21, Cedric Wilcox IV. On the tackle for the Fighting Indians, number 23, Corbin Moment. And we lost a 5 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 17 from the 45. 44 and a half.
Third down and 17 for the Titans. Ball carrier over the right side. Cuts it up, and the Vero Beach defense just looks like a huge red wave over the ball carrier and drags them down at the 45-yard line, and it'll be a 4th down for the Titans.
Going to mark him at the 44, bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 18. Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians. number 32, Jeremiah Pearson. We have come to the end of one quarter. Regional semifinal game in the Citrus Bowl. After one, Indians 7, Treasure Coast nothing.
That's the end of the first quarter. Vero Beach on top, 7-0. You're watching Fighting Indians football. The Region 2 Class 8A semifinal right here on IRE TV. Also streaming live. Remember, it's brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. Our streaming sponsor, Dale Sorensen Real Estate, and couldn't do it without you. And if you're looking for a home, you can't do it without them either. Fourth down, punter for Treasure Coast is at the 30, and it's a high end-over-end kick, and Harris is going to let it bounce at the 25, and it'll die at the 25. First and 10, Vero, their own 25-yard line.
That ball bounced and stayed at the Indians' 25. Going to call it first and 10, Vero from there, 25.
Also want to say hello to a friend of Vero Beach football, Kenny Ahrens, brother of assistant principal Greg Ahrens. Hope he's doing better and wish him all the best. We're with you, Kenny, thinking of you. Vero Beach first and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Trips to the far side, single receiver to our side. And Dean looking and throws, and he's got a man again. And you know who? It's number 8. It's Pearson.
Pass complete on the play.
And Dean and Pearson have been hooking up for 4 or 5 different nice little short passes. That one for about 9 yards. Second and 1.
Brandon Mace for the marking at the 34-yard line. Second down 1 for the Indians.
Under 9, 8 on the play clock, 5. Dean calls out the signal. Looking to his left, steps up, throws. He's got Peterson again. Peterson this time is hit at the 40-yard line, but Peterson holds on. That was a big hit, and Peterson holds on, and that's a big first down for Vero and another great catch from Peterson.
Treasure Coast, number 8, Samir Gordon, going to mark him at the 41-yard line, first and 10 Vero.
Once again, thanks to everybody tuning in on the live stream on YouTube. We got people in Ohio, West Virginia, and of course right here, Deerfield. First and 10, Vero. Dean looking, and he's got pressure. And he runs it, and actually, I think, picks up a couple yards.
Like Mike Dean may have gotten back near the line of scrimmage before he's brought down by Treasure Coast.
Second down.
Loss of a half yard.
And 10.
Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast, number 30, Cedric Wilson III. Indians lose about a half yard. We'll call it second down 11.
Dean in the gun. This time he gives it to Dixon. Dixon's got a big hole, and he spins, stays on his feet, crosses the 45, up to about the 47-yard line. A nice big gain there by Dixon up the left side. Third down and 4. Beautiful night for football. Billy Living Field at the Citrus Bowl. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Dean in the gun. Dixon's back there with him. They look to the sideline. Jay sees something he likes on defense, and he's going to change the play up a little bit. 5 seconds on the play clock. Dean knows it. He gets the snap off. And he's got a one-on-one situation. The ball's hanging in the air, but it's caught! Mike Smith boxing out and making plays!
pass, complete to number 11, Michael Smith. On the tackle for Treasure Coast, number 5, Jordan Edmonds. Sets up the Indians 1st and 10 from the Treasure Coast 13-yard line.
First and 10, Vero Beach after the big hookup. Mike Smith, Mike Dean to Mike Smith. I'm getting all excited. This time, over the left side and up the middle. Still on his feet! Still on his feet! What a run! Inside the 5-yard line, close to the first down, depending on the spot. Nakeem Dixon
down inside the 5-yard line,
making the doubters doubt no longer.
9, call it 2nd down 1. Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast, number 11, Eric Gator. With a timeout.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout, Treasure Coast. So Vero Beach on a very solid drive, pushing the ball up the field. Titans do have a very, very strong defense, but Vero Beach, as they've done all season long, just playing solid offense, trying to do the right things, working as a team, and things going their way.
Indians from the
second down
and 1.
For Vero Beach, about 1.5 until they get the first down. Second down inside the 5. Titans shifting up their defense a little bit, trying to confuse Vero Beach. Dean's in the gun. And he fakes it to Akeem, and he takes it up the middle himself. And he's almost into the end zone, no indication. But a nice run there, and a big search, and he's in! Touchdown! Fighting Indians, I knew it! Mike Dean, a heck of a runner in his own right. And he's tough too. It's not gonna, one guy's not gonna bring him down, not two. And he followed the big boys up front and chugged the legs, kept him moving, and into the end zone for Vero Beach's second score of the evening. Jurgen on for the point after. With the snap, Dean the hold, Jurgen the kick. Kid in the green vest, the catch.
Kick is good. Indians 14, Treasure Coast nothing.
8 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first half. Vero Beach on top, 14-0. You're watching Fighting Indians football. The Region 2 Class 8A semifinal game right here on IRE TV. And those of you that are still with us streaming live on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. It's great that Source and Real Estate able to make this possible so that you can sit in the comfort of your own home all across America. And if I'm not mistaken, the internet does reach several parts of the world. So thank you for tuning in to Fighting Indians football in Madagascar.
17, Adam
Jurgen.
Deep to receive for Treasure Coast.
A little how's your uncle.
Number 2, Jonathan Thomas.
And see if he's going to take my roommate's advice on this kickoff.
Number 25 is with him, Shamar Menace.
It's another pooch, and it's taken. No fair catch called for. At the 30, and upended by the Vero Beach coverage team.
On the return for Treasure Coast, number 3, Cedric Wilcox III. Number 3 on the tackle for the Indians, that would be Sean Bell, shoestring tackle. Treasure Coast 1st and 10. 30-yard line.
That was Sean Bell that made that tackle. And the crowd wants more from this defense. Titans 1st and 10. Quarterback hands the ball off, and he's grabbed. The ball carrier is
On the carry for Treasure
Charlie
Coast,
Reed
number
again.
7,
Had a
Sean
handful of
Birchfield.
Titan jersey and stops him at the 30-yard line. No gain.
On the
Second and
tackle
10.
for the Fighting Indians, number 76, Isaiah Bird. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game, those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you it's your responsibility to be a good sport. Play strong, play hard, be a good sport. Oh, this one's picked off! I don't know if that's being a good sport or not, but Vero Beach just picked the ball off. We do have a flag on the play. And it might be unsportsmanlike conduct.
Play,
not sure
the
if
intercept
it's
for
going to
the
go
Indians.
against us or the Titans. We'll see.
Number 3, Sean Bell. We do have a flag on the play. Got a personal foul against the Indians. Indians ball 1st and 10, but they will be penalized 15. So instead of being near the 30, they're going to be closer to the 45. Indians 1st and 10 from the Treasure Coast 44.
So the call was unsportsmanlike against Vero Beach. 1st and 10, Vero after the penalty in Titan territory. Dean looking to the near sideline. He's got Dixon. Dixon with a couple nice blocks. And Jacob Bell was helping him down the sideline. Jacob Bell this year, last game, Jacob Bell had over 100 yards receiving, a quiet 100 yards and a touchdown, but his blocking is phenomenal.
1st and 10 Indians. Forced out of bounds on the play by
Vero
number
Beach
9,
picks up the
Javante
first down.
Matthews. Indians 1st
Bunch
and 10.
formation of receivers here on this side, single to the far side, and that's Mike Smith over there with one-on-one. Dean this time. Oh, same play.
Dean's
And there's a
pass
flag
complete on the play to number 6,
on the
Akeem Dixon.
play.
We do have a flag.
Let's see what this is. I think the defensive player had a hold of Dixon before he even caught the ball. So this will be an interesting penalty. Or I'd like to hear the conversation between the referees. We'll see. Holding.
Holding
That's
on
what
the
they're.
defense.
That's what they've agreed upon. I agree. So that'll be a 10-yard
In
penalty.
high school, holding on the defense is a 10-yard penalty. And the result will be a down remains first. About a foot and a half to go for a first down from here. First down Indians. Check that. The officials are calling it a 1st and 10 Vero. Indians ball. Treasure Coast 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Indians.
1st and 10, Vero Beach after the holding penalty against the defense from the 22. Pearson gets up to the 20 and still moving forward
On the carry for Vero.
to about the
32,
18.
Jeremiah Pearson.
And
He's
it's going to
inside
take more
the
than one
20.
man to bring Pearson down.
Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast, number 50, Dalton Patterson. Going to mark it at the 17-yard line, gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 Indians.
Pick up a 5 on that one. 2nd and 5. Vero Beach checks the sideline. Play clock's at 5. Dean looking to his right. He's got 100 hours, and he's got a man! Touchdown! Fighting Indians! Mike Dean, set your watch. Take a nap. You've got all day. Pass the cuff. Touchdown.
Dean's pass complete to number 16, Javian Cuff to the end zone. Indians with 6:10 to play in the half grab a 20-0 lead pending the point after touchdown.
Urigan. Jurgen on for the point after. Wood the snap. Dean the hold. Jurgen the kick. Tuba.
Gotta love the horn guy. That kick is up.
It's good.
It's good. 21-0 Indians, 6:10 to play in the half. Fighting Indian football boosters would like to give a shout out in recognition.
6 minutes.
To golf
10
carts
seconds
of
to
Vero
go
Beach.
in the first half.
Golf carts
Vero
of
Beach leads
is a family-owned business operated
21
by Tim
to
and
nothing.
Jared
You're
and
watching
Joshua Berkeley.
Fighting Indians football
If you look in the West
on
End
IRE.
Zone, the lights are on again.
TV.
This beautiful golf cart was given away at our Sebastian River game. Wendy Gardner won it. She can come and pick it up after our final home game. Which may
Vero
not be today.
Beach
Anyway,
out to the
I wanna thank
21 to
Berkeley's
nothing lead.
football boosters.
And as we saw last
Golf
week,
carts
we
of
were
Vero
up
Beach remind you
28
they're
to
the
nothing.
only dealer
And the
of
next
Vero
thing you
Beach
know,
licensed to build
it's a
strictly
close
golf
game.
carts. Go
So
Indians.
Vero Beach learned a
Thank you.
lesson from
Golf
that
carts of
game,
Vero Beach.
from what I've heard at school. And they are not
Also
going to
wanna
take
thank
their
Porch
foot off the
Bones
gas.
Barbecue for generously donating
The
all
Titans
food
also,
necessary to feed
even
the
though we're
varsity
scoring
football team
and kicking
coaching
off, the
staff.
Titans are dangerous on
Both
kickoff
their pregame
returns.
meal and
They
the
kicked. They
coaches
ran one
meeting
back
every
on us the
Saturday
last
and
time we
Sunday
met.
as a review film. Present your ticket stub from tonight's game at their US 1 location and receive 10% off your order all day long on Saturday. Thank you, 14 Bones. Kicking off for the Indians, number 17, Adam Jurgen.
Jurgen's on to kick off for Vero.
Deep to receive for Treasure
Vero
Coast,
Beach
number
with their
25, Shamar Minnis.
Formation. Jurgen approaching gently. And it's a pooch, and it's fair caught this time at
Fair catch
the
from the Titans, number 3,
38-yard
Treasure
line.
Coast, the third.
First and 10.
Treasure Coast will set up
Treasure
first and
Coast
10
from their own
from the
38.
37-yard line. Make it the 38-yard line, first and 10, Treasure Coast. Treasure Coast, first and 10, 38-yard line.
Treasure Coast takes a
on
timeout.
the field.
I don't know if this is
Timeout,
the
Titans.
official timeout. No, it looks like the Titans are taking the
The
timeout.
football boosters also want to thank
And the
Applebee's
Vero Beach
Restaurant.
defense looking
Applebee's
fresh
proudly supports the Vero Beach High School
and
Fighting
enthusiastic
Indians.
as they come to the
Visit
huddle.
Applebee's after tonight's game.
Once again,
Get half-priced appetizers from 10 o'clock to closing.
Dale Sorensen
Thank
Real
you for your
Estate
support.
sponsoring the live
Applebee's.
stream. When we take a break from IRE TV, you guys watching on YouTube still with us, so hope you appreciate the game this evening. In our broadcast, we definitely enjoy bringing it to you, and we were able to do the Sebastian game a couple of weeks ago. Then we had a little wrench in the plans, and then now we are back and better than ever. Well, the rest of this stuff is I'm the same, so sorry about that.
Titans first and 10, 38-yard line.
So after the timeout, Titans in motion. Fake the handoff and quarterback up the middle.
On the carry for Treasure Coast,
Runs
number
into
7. We do have flags on the field.
Moody and Charlie Reed. We do have a flag on the play.
Number 35, Trevante Reed, and number 18,
Let's see
Patrick
what
Moody.
the
We do have
call
flags
is.
on the play.
Illegal procedure
call
is against the
Treasure
Titans.
Coast.
That'll back them up 5. Band warming up in the end zone with 6:03 to go in the half.
Indians accept the penalty. It'll be 5 yards, bring up a first down and 15. Treasure Coast from the 32.
First and 15 for the Titans, and they're going to split a couple receivers wide to our side, single receiver to the far side. Quarterback telling his receivers to come in a little bit. Play clock is down to 2. 1, he gets it off looking. There's a flag. Ball is caught, and then the receiver is high-load by the Vero Beach defense. Sean Bell making another great play.
25, Shamar Menace. We have a flag on the play. An illegal procedure call against Treasure Coast.
It's a legal procedure against Treasure Coast. Declined.
Indians will take the down. There's no gain on the play. Going to bring up a second down.
It'll be a second and 15.
Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 3, Sean Bell. Treasure Coast, second down, 15.
Treasure Coast with another illegal procedure play. And that was a culmination of things. The receiver, quarterback was trying to get his receiver set, and play clock was down to like 3 seconds, so it was a recipe for disaster. The pitch, and it's going to be a pass. And he's looking to the far sideline. He does have a man, and it's caught. And then eventually wrestled down.
Birchfield flips the ball to number 17.
But that's a nice play there. Treasure Coast pulling out all the stops, picking up the first down.
The pass was number 25, Shamar Menace. Nice gain for the Titans. They have a 1st and 10 from the Indians' 44-yard line. Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 4, Billy Dulce. Treasure Coast 1st and 10, Indians 44.
I know Allen wishes he had that one back. They had him spun around. He wasn't expecting it. He still almost made the play. That won't happen again. Titans, quarterback on the keeper up the middle. Falls forward. Cross lays on top of him. Pickup of 6. 2nd and 4.
Number 24, Davion Cross. We have an injured player on the field. Injured Indian player, I think it's 54, Leonard Williams.
That's Leonard Williams on the field. Leonard experienced a terrible injury last year on one of his knees, was carted off, and then rehabbed and was able to get back and play some games towards the end of the season for Vero Beach, and then he was back and starting for Vero Beach on defense and has done a tremendous job. Leonard's going to need a little help getting off. A.J. Brewersdorf,
making his way to the sideline without
top trainer
assistance
in the area. Let's just call it in the
Treasure
state.
Coast gains 5.
Great guys, done some great stuff to bring my son back from injury on several occasions. And Leonard is trying to feel things out, and he's going to jog off the field, and that is a great sign. Glad he's okay. Leonard Williams. 2nd down and 5 for the Titans. Ball's at the Vero Beach 39. Quarterback keeper again. Stuffed.
Treasure Coast, number
and
7,
eventually
Sean
down.
Birchfield, stacked up by the center.
A lot of the big
Indians
guys there
defense.
for the defense. No gain, 3rd down.
Tackle on the play, number 94, Michael Stewart. Treasure Coast will gain a yard on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4 from the Indians' 38.
They give him a gain of a yard, 3rd and 4. Quarterback is in the gun, and he's on the keeper again, and he's met, I believe, stuffed short. Yeah, short by about 2 yards
Number 7, Sean
of the
Birchfield.
1st down. And I'm going to say that was moment in there for the stop, and then also Pearson.
Davion Cross. He gains a couple, going to bring up a 4th down and 2 from the Indians' 36.
Fourth and 2, and the Titans look like They're going for it. Vero Beach needs to watch the ball. And it looked like the Titans might have jumped first. McDonough saying the offense jumped, and that's what it looked like from up here. Slightly partial. Referees are going to talk about it. McDonough pleading his case.
It's a dead ball.
That's it, false start against the offense. So the referees, and let me tell you something, the referees, that one went in our favor. But the referees have been doing a great job this game, not calling much, but calling what's necessary and obvious.
4th down 7.
I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I can butter a biscuit. So now it brings up a 4th down, and let's call it 7 for the Titans. And they're passing, and they're looking down the sideline. Bell with some defense, and he's able to get a hand on it. I think it was Golsay able to get a hand on it. Incomplete.
Birchfield's pass intended on the play for number 3, Cedric Wilcox III, is incomplete.
Vero Beach takes over on downs.
His pass was intended for number 2, Jonathan Thomas. Defended on the play, knocked away by Vero Beach, number 4, Billy Dolce. Indians take possession, 1st and 10 from their 41-yard line. 2:39 till the half.
Vero Beach, my cohort, my partner in crime, Chris Big Toe Heiser, bringing up the point that Vero Beach has plenty of time to put some points on the board. 2:39 to go in the half. Dean fakes the handoff. He's got time, steps up and guns it over the middle. That looked like interference.
Dean's pass.
I don't think the Titan defender even made a play on the ball.
Defending on the play for Treasure Coast, number 25, Shamar Menace. Indians 2nd
I don't
and
even
10.
think he turned around. You tell me. You're watching it at home. I didn't even turn around to see where the ball was. He was just basically, there was no way he could have completed the pass. Regardless, it's a 2nd down. Stops the clock with 2:31 to go in the first half. 2nd and 10. Twins to either side. Dean in the gun. And he guns it to the near sideline. That's either Cuff.
Intended on the play for number 16.
Yeah, I believe that's Cuff.
Javian.
And they're going to say, I believe he was incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yep, incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Going to bring up a 3rd
for
down
the Fighting
and 10
Indians.
For the Indians from the 41.
And the backs will come out, and the receivers will come in.
Defending for Treasure Coast, number 25, Shamar Menace. Indians, 3rd and 10.
Play clock's down to 8 seconds. And it looks like Coach Jay is going to call a timeout.
With timeout on the field, timeout Indians. While we have a break in the action, we want to give a shout out to our first face in the crowd. This man
Vero
was a
Beach.
long-time official with Treasure Coast Officials Association. I've got it in good stead that he officiated until he was 84 years old.
The
He's in our stadium
FHSAA
tonight.
is now
He's
on
88
Facebook,
today or
Twitter, Instagram,
soon.
and
Let's hear it
Snapchat.
from Mr. Charles Fenimore.
Tweet them, like them, and tag them on your social platform by searching for FHSAA. Keep
And
up
I've
with
been doing
teams
this when
and
I was
people who
84
strive to
when
make
I'm
high
fishing
school
again. Good
athletics
gracious.
in the state of Florida the best. Be a fan of it by following FHSAA on social media at FHSAA! Exclamation point. Jay called the timeout, and it was a well-called timeout. Play clock was down to about 2 seconds. And, you know, Jay knows as well as we all know he's got a shot at least getting a first down and then hopefully getting some more points on the board before we hit the locker room at halftime. Vero Beach has to take care of the ball. Dean with the empty backfield. And it's a screen pass. And there's room. And so a well-executed screen pass by Vero Beach, baiting the Titan defense. Smith makes the catch, catches a couple blocks, He's across midfield and into Titan territory.
Treasure Coast, number 2, Jonathan Thomas. May well have been a touchdown.
Clock continues to run with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Dean looks to his right and guns it to the far sideline. That's Smith again. Smith with the stiff arm. Catches a nice block by Bell. And then Bell is slung out of bounds. And in the meantime, Mike Smith scores a touchdown.
Dean's pass complete on the play. Number 11, Michael Smith, is to the house. We do have a flag on the field around the 30-yard line.
We got a flag on the play. To me, it looked like DeMarcus Harris was grabbed and thrown out of bounds, and his helmet ripped off. So that's not his fault. And then he may have retaliated. It's waved off. That's right. That's right.
Touchdown's good. Indians 27.
So DeMarcus Harris, who's known to be a little chippy as a sophomore, played basketball with his dad. His dad's no slouch, that's for sure. Vero Beach, the touchdown stands.
On for the point after, number 17, Adam Urigan.
Urigan on for the point after. Wood the snap, Dean the hold, Urigan the kick. Kid in the green vest, another great catch.
Kick is good. Indians 28-0, minute and 48 till halftime.
1 minute, 48 seconds to go in the half, and Vero Beach on top of Treasure Coast, 28-0. You're watching Fighting Indians football, the Region 2 Class 8A semifinal, right here on IRE. Those of you watching us on YouTube, thank you very much once again. A big thank you and shout out to Dale Sorensen Real Estate for making it happen. And I know at some point you're going to say, hey, can you please quit mentioning Dale Sorensen Real Estate? And I won't. If it wasn't for them, none of this would be possible. We owe them big time. Give them a call tomorrow. Tell them, hey, thanks a lot for putting it on TV.
Treasure Coast, number 25, Tamar Minnis.
Jurgen pacing off the steps. And my guess is he's going to pooch kick it to the far sideline around the 35. And this time it's a little deeper and taken on the run and fumble. And then Treasure Coast falls on it at the 28-yard line. First and 10. Treasure Coast from their own 28. Maybe they mark it at the 30-yard line.
Cedric Wilcox the fourth. Titans ball, first and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Some of the footballs being thrown by the cheerleaders into the crowd, coming in like lasers. I think they might have knocked my mom's dentures out. First and 10 for the Titans, and this one short hopped, incomplete.
On the play
Second down and 10.
Is incomplete.
Lucky for you, we've got great dental insurance, ma'am.
Second down and 10, Titans. Timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field by the Titans, their third and final timeout. And from a coaching standpoint, I know that the coach is telling them to pull it together.
Official news about Florida
they still have a
sports,
chance.
Including results from all rounds.
And it's not over. We have another second half of football to play. And the Titans are going to receive the kickoff in the second half. Let's try and put a drive together. So I'm sure that's what they're saying over there on the Titans sideline. Vero Beach, the defensive coaches, who've done a great job all season, telling the boys pretty much the same thing, except the Titans are further away from victory than their sideline is suggesting.
Titans, 2nd and 10 from the 30.
So after the timeout, 2nd and 10. Quarterback rolling to his right with a lot of blockers out in front of him. Moody just sacrifices himself. And then he's eventually taken out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock.
7,
crosses the 35 up to the 38-yard line. Pick up of 7, 3rd down
from the 38-yard
and
line.
3.
Run out of bounds on the play by number 24, Davion Cross. 3rd down 2, Titans.
Pearson comes in. Bird comes out. Vero Beach only has 10 guys on the field for defense. From what I can see, and Coach Jay recognizes it as well and calls timeout. Great minds think alike. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Vero Beach leading 28-0. Titans would like to, of course, put together a little drive and score prior to going in at halftime. Vero Beach crowd representing well at home again tonight, as always. Titans fans are also in the house on the far sideline. Vero Beach band getting ready to perform at halftime. And the referees are asking for the Titans to return to the field. And the crowd yelling out some words of encouragement for the defense. 3rd down and 2 for Treasure Coast. Quarterback on the keeper to the far side this time. Then he cuts it up, and he breaks the tackle. Crosses the 45 to the 46-yard line, and that'll be the 1st down.
Tackle on the play, Fighting Indians, number 4, Billy Dulce. Mark him at the Treasure Coast 45, 1st and 10.
The Titans are really strong on that run, where they fake a bad snap, and Vero Beach doesn't fall for it.
7,
Quarterback
Birchfield.
leans forward and gets 3, and I'll tell you, Birchfield, the quarterback for the Titans,
Tackle on the play for the
is
Fighting
really
Indians,
doing a tremendous
Devontae
job.
Reed,
I mean,
and number 18, Patrick
he's
Moody.
been carrying the ball
Gain of
probably
3,
90% of the time out here,
from the 48.
and he's not quitting. Second and 8 for the Titans. 30 seconds to go, and the Titans are shifting again.
Flag on the play.
And I'm not sure if the defense moved or not.
A dead ball. Encroachment.
The defense
on the
did
defense.
move.
It'll be 5 yards. The down remains 2nd.
So encroachment, the call against
And
the defense, backs them up.
7 becomes 2nd and 2. Ball on the
So he
Indians.
moves the Titans
47.
forward 5 yards, and now it's a 2nd and 2. Under 30 seconds to play in the first half. Bunch formation for the Titans on the far side, and the quarterback looks and throws. That's almost picked off. And then they've got room to run and cross, able to knock the Titans receiver out of bounds, but not before he's able to pick up another first down.
Number 2, Jonathan Thomas, is enough for a Treasure Coast first down. Run out of bounds on the play, Fighting Indians, number 24, Davion Cross. You're going to mark him at the Indians' 39-yard line, 1st and 10, Titans.
Another bunch formation. Quarterback looks and throws, and that's behind, and that's a fumble. That's a fumble, and the Titans are able to recover it, and they're touched down, and that'll be the final play
lateral, I believe.
of the game. Or I'm sorry, the first half anyway.
And now we have reached the halftime. Halftime in the Citrus Bowl. Indians 28, Titans nothing.
That's halftime.
Ladies and
Vero
gentlemen,
Beach on top,
coming to the sideline
28
is your Vero
to
Beach
nothing.
High
You're
School
watching Fighting Indians football,
marching band.
the Region 2 Class 8A semifinal right here on IRE TV, streaming live on YouTube. We'll be right back. Stay tuned for the halftime performance. Your Vero Beach Fighting Indians marching band performing Pandora's Box.
This year's halftime show is entitled Pandora's Box. It is a depiction of good versus evil. Tonight the band will feature its entire halftime show. Scenes include excerpts from Simon and Garfunkel's and Disturbed's Sounds of Silence, Frank Ticelli's Angels in the Architecture, Stravinsky's Rite of Spring, The Swarm, Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, and Richard Wagner's Ellis Procession to the Cathedral. And now please welcome drum majors Katie Brummett, Caitlin Monahan, and Colin Rhodes. Ladies and gentlemen, Pandora's Box. Fighting Indians band captain is Cortland Hills. Lieutenants Sierra Corby and tuba player extraordinaire Ian Lazan. Drum majors Katie Brummett, Caitlin Monahan, and Colin Rhodes. Director of the Fighting Indians band is Mr. Paige Howell. Associate Director Mr. Brandon Putsky. Percussion Director Mr. Daniel Greenwood. Additional support staff for the Fighting Indians band provided by Ms. Amy Coons, Ms. Honora Dage, Mr. Oscar Escobar, Ms. Desiree Ewing, Mrs. Rebecca Turner, Mrs. Joan Pelosa, Mr. David Hero, Ms. Amanda Castor, and Mr. Joe Lorino. Ladies and gentlemen, the drumline. Returning to the coin flip at the start of the game, Treasure Coast 1 defer to the second half. They'll receive the kick, and we'll kick to them. Kicking off for the Fighting Indians, number 17, Adam Urigan. Deep to receive for Treasure Coast, number 25, Shamar Menace.
Welcome back to the second half of action, ladies and gentlemen.
On the return for Treasure Coast, number 3, Cedric Wilcox III. Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 53, Luke Gainey.
Titans will take over on the 35-yard line.
Treasure Coast,
and 10.
35-yard line.
Treasure Coast, 1st and 10, quarterback over the right side.
On the carry for the Titans,
Bunched
number
up.
7, Sean Birchfield.
At the 35. Birchfield picked up 1.
Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 31, Alex
Second and 9.
Glanville. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense! Come on, D!
Birchfield again up the middle, this time a big hole. He breaks it to the outside after he catches a block. There's a flag on the play. Birchfield runs out of
On the
bounds.
carry for Treasure Coast, number 7, Sean Birchfield. We have a flag
We
near
have a
midfield.
flag. I think it's going to come back.
Run out of bounds on the play by number 4, Billy Dulce. Penalties against Treasure Coast, leave it to hold. Indeed, holding 10 yards from the spot of the foul. The down remains 2nd. What was a really nice gainer ends up being a 1-yard gain. 2nd down, 9.
Hold.
Ball now on the 36-yard line.
All right, here we go. That was a hold. Hold against the Titans, backs them up 10. So it's a 1-yard gain net. Birchfield again, string things out to the outside, and
On the
John
carry for
Bell
Treasure
drags him
Coast,
down.
Number 7, Sean Birchfield.
So the Vero Beach defense just being very
Tackle on the play
patient,
for the Fighting
stringing
Indians,
things
number
out,
3, Sean
and making
Bell.
a big play.
No gain on the play. 3rd down, 9 from the 36-yard line.
And it looks like Birchfield has become the main focal point of the Titans offense. He doesn't mind it. We got some receivers into the game now. Bunch formation. They may try that little flats pass. Birchfield looks and throws, and that's exactly what the pass is.
A flag on the play, I believe it's a
We
dead
have a
ball.
flag. It might be encroachment on the defense. We'll see.
Dead ball. False start offense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down. 3rd and 9 will become 3rd and 14, and the ball is on the 31-yard line.
Legal procedure against the offense. Backs them up 5. 3rd down and 14. Titans are at their own 31, and they are in that same little flat formation. This time, Charlie Reid bottles them up.
Carry on the play for Treasure Coast, number 7, Sean Birchfield. Tackled by number 35, Trevante Reed. Loss of a yard, going to bring up a 4th down, 15 from the 30. In
So
the
another
punt
big
for
loss.
Treasure Coast, number 2, Jonathan Thomas. Deep to receive for the Fighting Indians, number 15, DeMarcus Harris.
And the Titans look like they're going to punt. Punter sets up at the 15-yard line. D. Harris is at the Vero Beach 38. And this is a high and not so good of a punt, for it does take a Titan bounce up to midfield and out of bounds
Ball took a bit of a
at the
magical
Vero
hop.
Beach
It ends up near
49.
midfield, first and 10 Indians.
Vero Beach from their own 49-yard line.
First and 10 Indians from the 50.
Vero Beach with a little bunch formation of their own. Dean with a high snap. He's able to hold on to it, and he goes ahead and just runs it. Picks up 5 yards. So Dean, with his
Making
wits
a
about
something
him,
out of nothing, number 10, Mike Dean.
takes the hard snap, catches it after the second
Tackle on the play
go-around,
for Treasure Coast,
picks up
number
5.
3, Cedric Wilcox the
Second
third.
and 5.
Indians gain 5, second and 5 from the 45.
Vero Beach up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. And then they put on the brakes and check the signal with Coach Jay. Dean looking to his right, fakes, looks over the middle, and he's got looking for Smith. Smith goes up and almost makes an incredible
Dean
catch.
pass
The
attempted on the
defender
play for number
did a
11,
nice
Michael
job for the
Smith.
Titans and pretty much stayed in front of Smith, and Smith was able to get
Defending
position
well on the play, number
momentarily.
5, Jordan
Incomplete.
Edmonds for the Titans.
3rd and 5.
Third down 5, Indians.
Third and 5. Play clock's down to 7. Dean takes a snap, gives it to Dixon, left side, and he's got room! 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5! Dixon over the left side, huge hole, taking it to the casa. Touchdown, Fighting Indians.
Number 6, Akeem Dixon to the house. On for the point after, number 17, Adam Urigan.
So Dixon threw a big hole. Urigan on for the point after. Wood the snap, Dean the hold, and Urigan. It's good.
Indians 35-0. With a 35-point lead, there will be a running clock.
Eight minutes and running left
So I'd
in
better
the
get
third
busy
quarter.
doing my job.
Vero Beach on top, 35-0. You're watching Fighting Indians football,
Okay.
the Region 2
Fighting
Class
Indians
8A
want to thank their
semifinal right here
2016
on
football
IRE
boosters,
TV.
Indian level members, Zoran Jewelers, along with Bob and Sandy Brackett. Brave
And
member,
those of you at home
Peter and Amanda
or
Van Rems,
at
Barrett
Starbucks
Cave,
or wherever
Chris
you're
Barrett
catching
of
it,
Keller Williams Real Estate,
streaming live on
Heather
YouTube.
Zoran
Thank you
Reagans,
once again.
Carter Associates, Florida
We're
High
glad
Institute,
you're joining us for this game.
Clarence Yates and the Yates family.
Thank you once again
the law
to
office
Dale
of Barry Siegel,
Sorensen, Real
Dr.
Estate.
Charles Callahan, Faith and Family
All of your
Creations,
real
and
estate
John
needs.
Stanley. Kicking
They
off
have
for
the
the
right
Indians, number
agent
17, Adam
for
Urigan.
you.
Deep to receive for Treasure Coast,
A lot of
number
their
25,
agents grew up here.
Shamar Minnis.
Urigan preparing to kick off for the Fighting Indians. Urigan approaching the ball with the pooch. No fair catch called for, and it's taken inside the 30. And the ball carrier
On the return
eventually
for Treasure Coast,
dragged down by, I believe,
number 21,
Jack.
Cedric Wilcox the fourth.
and he takes it across the 35 up to about the
Tackle on play for the
38-yard
Fighting
line.
Indians, number 59, Jack Karshner. Treasure Coast, first and 10, 38-yard line.
Jack Karshner with the tackle. So the
Sign that
special
kid up.
teams unit doing a nice job for Vero Beach tonight. We've got two receivers split wide to the far side. One to our side. Motion to the far side, and they give it to him. He's able to turn the corner and cut it up. Crosses the 45 to the 46. Pickup of 8 yards. Second down and 2. Nice play there by the
Titans.
Titans.
Fighting Indians, number 23, Corbin Moment. Going to give them a gain of 9 on the play. Mark it on the 47-yard line, 2nd and 1.
Moment. With the stop. Generous spot, 2nd and 1. This time, quarterback on the keeper. Cross has him and drags him down from behind.
Number 7, Sean Birchfield.
Birchfield's able to cross midfield into
Tackle
fighting
for the
Indians territory.
24, Davion
Dragged down to
Cross.
48, and that'll be a first
It'll
down
be a
for the
first
Titans.
down. With a timeout on the field. Officials timeout, third quarter water break. While I have this break in the action, I'm going to introduce you to the hardest working crew in the stadium tonight, your 2016 varsity cheerleaders. Our task is to get through the entire list before they start play. So here we go. Isabella Bowles, Jillian Bowles, Megan Bryant, Lauren Dombrowski, Madeline Drummonds, Bella Duhigg, Madison English, Deja Farr, Morgan Hall, Savannah Harris, Allie Henry, Kenesha Holmes, Caroline Kennedy, Caroline Kelly and her sister Savannah Kelly, Megan Kent, Allie Lamb, homecoming queen Gabby McFall, Peyton Parker, Sherlinda Pryor, Chelsea Ramey, Hallie Sellers, Michaela Sylvie, Kayla Tatum, Addison Teskey, Audra Teskey, Gracie Weldon, Kaiser Wettmiller, and Renee Woolard. Ladies and gentlemen, 2016 varsity cheerleaders.
That was the water break.
Back to play, first and 10, Treasure Coast, Indians 48.
Birchfield rolling. He wants to pass. He dumps it off to the far sideline. Nice pass there. And the receiver's able to escape. A couple
Birchfield's
fighting
pass,
Indians.
complete on the play to number 2.
Tacklers.
Jonathan
and able
Thomas.
to get deep into fighting Indian territory at the 30-yard line.
Tackle
And that'll
on
be
the
a
play,
first
fighting
down
Indians,
for the
number
Titans.
24, Davion Cross. Result is going to be a first and 10 for Treasure Coast, marking the ball at the Indians' 30-yard line.
You're watching the 2016 FHSAA Football Region 2 Semifinal on IRE TV and streaming live on YouTube. So a pretty solid offensive series here for the Titans. Motion. And quarterback on the keeper up the middle.
On the carry for Treasure Coast, number 7,
Does
Sean
a nice
Birchfield.
job. Birchfield does.
Tackled by
Picking
a
up 4
gaggle of
yards.
Indians, led by
Second
number
and
18,
6.
Patrick Moody.
And Birchfield will
Along
not
with number
quit.
24, Davion Cross.
Still giving it everything he's got.
They're going to be a gain of 4 for the Titans. Indians 26-yard line, 2nd down 6. On the carry for Treasure Coast, number 7, Sean Birchfield.
Birchfield
He's
again,
inside the Indians' 25.
Up to the 24-yard
It'll be a
line of
third
the
down
Fighting
for
Indians.
the Titans.
That'll be a third down
Tackle
and
on the play for
probably
the Indians, number
about
18,
2 yards.
Patrick Moody. Going to mark him at the Indians' 23-yard line, call it third down 3.
Dale Sorensen Real Estate would like to welcome a new sales agent to the team. Real Estate Professionals, welcome Shauna Lachnitty. Mike Young, Brad Cronin, Michelle Matson. 3rd and 2. Play clock down to 2. And Birchfield will take it on the keeper. And he's
Birchfield on
short
the carry for Treasure
of the
Coast.
20-yard
He's near the
line.
first down
Second
marker.
effort might have gotten him there, but I don't believe so. I think it's going to be a 4th
Officials
and
seem to be
inches.
marking him about a yard shy. Back on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 31, Alan Glanville. Treasure Coast, 4th and 1 from the Indians' 21.
Call Dale Sorensen real estate, the right move in real estate. Titans going for it, 4th and 1. I think it's going to go to Birchfield. And it does. And Vero Beach, foul! What a stop! The brick ball! Bam!
Indian leading the charge on that play, number 31, Alan Glanville. Indians 1st and 10.
Alan
from
Glanville.
22-yard line.
A big stop, and the Fighting Indians crowd is getting rowdy. Brian Stoltz leading the way. First and 10, Vero Beach, their own 23. Just a little sideline pass, and Peterson turns the corner, and then we do have a flag.
Dean's pass complete on the play to number 8, Ian Peterson. We do have a flag near the 30-yard line. We have a flag in the middle of the field near the 30-yard line. That makes 2 flags.
We have a couple different calls, and I think both of them are going to go against Vero Beach.
Dead ball, personal foul, Indians. That ain't good.
So we got a holding against Vero Beach, and then a personal foul against Vero Beach. And that's going to back them way up.
Holding is 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Personal foul, depending on where it ends up, will either be 15 yards or half the distance to the goal. No matter how you slice it and dice it, it's going to be like first down and long. That brings us to the end of 3 quarters in the Citrus Bowl. After 3, Indians 35, Titans nothing.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Vero Beach on top of Treasure Coast, 35-0. You're watching Fighting Indians football. The Region 2 Class 8A semifinal right here on IRE TV. And streaming live on YouTube. Brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. The one and only name to call for real estate on the Treasure Coast and beyond. If you're looking for a family home, if you're looking for a rental, if you're looking for one of these monsters over on the beach side, Dale Sorensen has the place to fit you and your family's needs. Give them a call, let them know you heard it here.
When the dust settles and the penalties are assessed, Indians have it first down from the 8. You got to get to the 32 for a first down. Uh, 24 yards
so those
to go.
Penalties
first down, 24
back the Fighting
Indians.
Indians up to a 1st and 24 from the 8-yard line. And they give the ball, handoff to, I believe it's Dixon. Or no, that's
32.
Jonesy. Jonesy brings it up to about the 10-yard line.
So he gets a couple, and to mark him at the 11, bring up a second down.
That's Pearson.
And 21. I'm sorry, on the carry for the Fighting Indians was number 2, Devontae Jones. He gets to the 11.
That's what I thought.
Still going to be second down and 24.
So Jonesy up to the 10. Pick up of a couple.
Second down, 21.
And then a second and extremely long for Vero Beach. They're at the, looks like their own 10 is where they're going to mark it. It's hard to tell from up here. Dean's in the gun. Twins to either side. Pearson in the backfield. This time he throws it, and he's got a man open. That's Cuff. Cuff makes a nice move across the 20 and then brought down after he crosses the 25-yard line. Javian Cuff with a nifty move, only a sophomore with a senior move, and picks up 3 or 4 extra yards.
The third. Officials mark it on the 26-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
So Vero Beach still about 6 yards short of the first down, 3rd and 6. Big Max calling out the defense for the offensive line. Dean calling out the signals for the offense. Gives it to Pearson. No, he doesn't. Dumps it to Bell. Bell makes a couple moves and gets a heck of a block from Hunter. Bell still on his feet. Crosses the 40 to the 45. And a big first down by Vero Beach. Offensive lineman crisscrossing all over the place and setting nasty blocks. And Bell picks up the first down.
Dalton Patterson. Indians at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
It's a running clock since Vero Beach is up 35-0. So we're already under 10 minutes to go in the game. And if you're a Titan, you probably wish there was even less time on that clock. Dean hands it off. Pearson picks up a couple. They still can't bring him down. They stuffed him. There's like 3 guys on him. They still can't drag him down. Picks up a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Tacklers, number 10, Rashawn Yates. Indians gain 2, 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 47.
Fifteen seconds on the play clock. Vero Beach checking the sideline, wisely taking their time and getting the call from Jay. Dean looking to his left, drops back, and it's a little screen pass over the middle to Smith. Oh no, wait a minute, that's Cuff again, and Cuff with another couple nice moves into Titan territory, and that'll be a first down.
Tackle on the play, number 11, Eric Gator. Indians now on the Treasure Coast 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
Dean calling it out. Trips to the far side. This time he gives it to Pearson over the right side. A nice block. Then he cuts it back. Hops over a couple
Indians, number
tacklers.
32, Jeremiah Pearson.
And Pearson, I think, has enough for another first down. Great job of blocking by the offensive line. They haven't given up either. And they're downfield knocking out safeties and linebackers.
The Indians now at the Treasure Coast 33-yard line.
That's another first down.
Change at quarterback. Mike Dean to the sideline.
Mike Dean is clean and hits the sideline.
Calling the signals for the Indians, number 19, Joe Kolajasic.
Colo in at quarterback for Vero Beach. And this youngster is going to get his money's worth.
Kolajasic's pass intended on the
short
play
hopped
for number
it.
8.
Incomplete.
Ian Peterson is incomplete.
And I'll tell you something.
2nd and 10.
It's nice to see Jay get some of these younger guys in there.
For the Indians, number 75,
Big
Austin
Max
Maxwell.
Coming off the field. He's done a great job at center all year long. Austin Maxwell, the big daddy, coming off. I believe that's Clayton in at center now. Pearson. A couple of nice moves and a nice hole. And Pearson drags the tackler across the 25 to the 21 and a first down for Vero Beach.
Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast, number 2, Jonathan Thomas. Now exiting the game, number 11, Michael Smith.
Mike Smith coming off loud and proud for Vero Beach.
Number 8, Ian Peterson. Number 5, Jamar Trusty.
And I've never seen anything like this. As Vero Beach is making the substitutions, the crowd standing ovations, applauding them as they come off the field. Jonesy still on his feet.
On the carry for the Fighting Indians, number
Up to
2,
15,
Devontae Jones.
to the 14.
He gets inside the 15, I think, or near it. The timeout on
And
the field.
We're going to get a
An
timeout.
official's timeout.
An
Water
official's
break,
timeout
fourth quarter.
for water.
Cannot neglect the Warrior level members for the 2016 Fighting Indian Football Boosters. A big thank you to Caribbean Lawn and Landscape, Frank and Jacqueline Bombachi, Jay and Chris Dean, Don and Allison Proctor, Donald and Linda Proctor, Gould, Cooksey and Fennell, Nelson, Morgan, Wealth Management, and Ladd Aleph and Associates, Allstate Insurance.
At Dale Sorensen, it's all about the numbers. 5 offices, 200 sales agents, hundreds of properties.
The Indians will play at home
more than
next week if
610
Sarasota
million
Riverview
in
wins.
sales in 2015 alone.
If
more
Dr.
than
Phillips
$2
wins,
billion
we travel
in
to
sales
Orlando.
The last 4 years. When you want results, you want Dale Sorensen.
If we travel, there will be fan
the
buses.
right move.
Tickets go on sale.
And real estate.
Monday and Tuesday. Word from the boosters, check their
Colo.
Facebook page for more information on the game next
In at
Friday
quarterback.
night.
2nd down and 3. This time he hands the ball off to
On the
Jonesy.
carry for the Fighting Indians, number 2, Devontae Jones.
Jonesy's up to the 10, and I think that's going to do it for the first down.
Tackle on the play, Treasure Coast. Number 3, Jedrick Wilcox III. Result of the play is going to bring the Indians to another 1st and 10. Now on the Treasure Coast 11-yard line.
Great to see the young guys get in there, and they're getting, some of these guys are sophomores, maybe throwing a freshman here and there that got moved up, and they're getting some semifinal playoff experience. Glad to see Clayton out there getting some work at center. Jonesy again, the left side, spins and down
On the carry for the
inside
Indians,
the
number 2,
10.
Devontae Jones. The Booster Club wants to know there'll be 2. If we end up traveling to Dr. Phillips, there'll be 2 fan buses. Tickets Monday, Tuesday. Information, ask a football booster or check their Facebook page to find out what's going on if we have to go to Orlando to see Dr. Phillips. Indians gain 4 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 from the 7. It's 2nd and 6 from the 5.
2nd down
2nd and
6.
6.
Ball's on the 7-yard line. Nice blocking up front.
On the carry, Devontae Jones.
Jonesy
He's near
again,
the 1-yard line. I think he's a
inside
little
the
short of that
5
and close to
to the
another
2.
Indians first down. They mark him at the 4-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down in a couple. Indians 3rd down and 2 from the 4.
They're down at 2, and Jonesy making his move into the end
Devontae
zone.
Jones
No
is
signal.
near the end zone.
We do have a flag.
On the play. A personal foul against the Indians. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Indians will go out to the 17-yard line.
Personal foul against the Indians. We don't need that this late in
3rd
the
down,
game.
16.
We don't need that at any point in the game, really. But some guys in there that, you know, want to make their mark, I guess. You know, who knows what's going on. Treasure Coast probably getting a little chippy. Either way, backs Vero Beach up 15 yards. Third down and about 15. They toss it to Trusty, and Trusty's looking to turn the corner. Can't quite get there.
Pass to number 5, Jamar Trusty.
Treasure Coast stretches him out up to about the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up 1 yard, and that'll be a 4th down. And 15
on the play. Gonna bring a 4th down
for Vero. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the game on the running clock.
Tackle on the play for Treasure Coast.
This wouldn't be a
Number
bad
2,
time to let
Jonathan
Jurgen
Thomas.
take a crack at a field goal
Indians, fourth
from this
down.
distance.
Ball remains the 17-yard line. Fourth down 16.
I think they're just going to go ahead and probably run the ball or maybe call timeout to set things up once the 5 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1, and Vero Beach is going to get a penalty, I believe. Nope, no flags. And Colo with a nice completion to
Cola J6 pass complete on
Trusty.
the play. The number 2,
And that's
Devontae Jones, tackled well short of a first down. And the Indians turn it over on downs. Treasure Coast 1st and 10.
nowhere near the first, and that's a first down for the
Ball
Titans.
at the 18-yard line.
Vero Beach trying to get some of the younger defensive guys out there. See what they can do against the Titans offense. And Titans throw an incomplete pass. That'll take us down to 48 seconds and running.
Number 17, Rolston McKenzie is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Vero Beach will advance
Titans
to the regional final for the first time in a long time with this dominating win over the Titans, 35 at this point to nothing. And the Titans will get a good run here and then drop by Stoltz.
Number 4,
Stoltz
Nakeen
with a nice
Grace.
stop. And that'll probably be the final play of the game.
For the Fighting Indians, number 53, Luke Gainey.
So Vero Beach
1st and 10, Treasure Coast.
take this W,
As the horn
and they
sounds.
deserve it. Vero Beach defeating Treasure Coast 35-0, dominating every phase of the game. And it doesn't look like there's anybody that's going to stop them, in my eyes, Toe.
No, I mean, they were solid from the opening kick on. No real mess up. I mean, they kind of got slow there with that bad snap, but that was about the only thing that we can sort of you can point to.
Indians on to the regional finals next Friday
defense
night.
played solid.
Congratulate Treasure Coast on a fine
If you remember last
season.
year when we played Osceola, a team that ran a wing team
Riverview at
like,
home, Dr. Phillips
like
on the
Treasure
road.
Coast does.
I kind of hope the Rams
You
win.
like that we stayed in our lanes. The defense played solid. They held them to no points. I mean, this team upset the team that we played last year and lost to. I mean, that's huge that these guys held it in there and played their tails off for a whale of a game.
Vero Beach, the road, a promising one, going deep into the playoffs, which they haven't done in a long time, but still a few games to go. Up next, we're going to see some quality teams. And the good news is, Jay, that they're going to see a quality team in Vero Beach as well.
Riverview.
Absolutely.
Up in the North County, mainland 14-7 at halftime over Sebastian River.
Next week,
Shane.
actually, I'm kind of bummed out. We're going to be on the road. I mean, assuming the score holds, pretty sure Dr. Phillips is going to win. I'm bummed out. We're going to have to be on the road, but it's exciting that we're making it further in the playoffs than like you were saying, in a long time. First time for us having done these games. We only seem to get knocked out in the regional semifinal or even just the semi. I don't know what the.
3 hours away from home.
Yeah. That's the important thing is the distance drive home. I'm really excited about it. This is easily not just the obvious fact that we're going so far in the playoffs this year. This is easily the best team we've been a part of since being here. I'm sure it's like 60% our doing, which is, so you got a lot of pride in that. I'm pretty sure all the sound effects on the board, all the graphics. That's been the difference maker. I don't know. I'm really excited about it. Dr. Phillips is a heck of a team, and I think that's going to be a great matchup. And it's good to see. Again, we don't see Vero being playing loose. We don't see them. They just played a tight game throughout, and this is just They have. This is not the postseason deal we've gotten used to seeing, where they just kind of play a couple games and then they seem done.
Titans a very, very, let's not just look at the score and say Vero Beach rolls through another team. The Titans, a very, very good team offensively and defensively. A huge upset last week and on the road, a big game. So they have talent. They have a very good team, a well-disciplined team, a lot of great players and coaches. So let's not take anything away from them. But then Vero Beach puts up 35 points and shuts them out in a semifinal playoff game. Okay, you got to give Vero Beach some credit at some point that they are a good team. Plus the Titans coming into this game, this is the second time they've seen us and plenty of time to prepare, and also coming off a very energetic and big win on the road.
Absolutely. I mean, that says so much about Vero's game plan, being able to put up the same number of points that they did in their last matchup, but not allowing Treasure Coast to put up any points. Treasure Coast only put up 15 points last time, but that's 15 points they didn't get tonight. And they know what we do now. They're more familiar with us. They played us. Being able to beat the same team back-to-back when you have a good team yourself is difficult to do. Being able to, winning one and losing one. Yes, there you go. I don't know how the forward progression of time works.
All right, well, that's what I'm here for. So once again, Vero Beach moving on to the final round of the Region 2 8A playoffs for the first time in a long time, and Vero Beach bringing a very, very strong team, and the emphasis on team. They defeat Treasure Coast 35-0. I'm Todd Wood.
I'm Jason Brown.
I'm Chris Big Toe Heiser.
I'm Ryan Milley.
Scott Boyer.
And you've been watching Fighting Indians football on IRE TV and streaming live on YouTube. Thanks once again. Vero Beach defeating Treasure Coast 35-0. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting us all season long, and hope to see you in the next round of the playoffs.